Values make the man, values make the woman. Meaning, without core values, you will be a person of low value or therefore no value. A set of core values that you operate from, that you move from, that you actually utilize to maneuver through life make you who you are. Without core values, you are nothing. Without core values, you become a person of no value. You see, I always thank my wife because when I met her, I was a person of no value. I was a person that did not operate with core values. So I was irresponsible. I was unintegral. I wasn't punctual. And it really made me angry at myself on a continual basis. Thank God she stuck it out with me, because since then I have become a man of value due to operating from a set of core values. You see, every day I operate from a set of 7 core values that keep me aligned to my purpose, my goals in my life. And that's why I've been able to achieve so much under the age of 30. I used to be a person that didn't care if I bailed on a certain situation, if it hurt your feelings, because it didn't bother me. I used to be a person that would push off responsibility because it was easier to neglect it than accept it. I used to be a person that had no value due to my lack of core values, and now I've switched it up, and thank God that I fucking did, because now not only do I get to show up for my wife with purpose, with direction, with inspiration, as a leader, but I get to show up for my son the same way. And I'll be able to teach my son what to do and what not to do to become a man of worth. You see, yesterday, I went into a community of men that are currently struggling in their marriages. A mentor named Cass Morrow asked me to come in and do a training in his community. And he trains and serves men that are currently struggling in their marriage. Now, we dove into 3 things that I believe every man should have, every man should be understanding and maneuvering from. And that was a morning routine, core values, and principles. The core values one, I really nailed home though, because so many men and so many women expect things from their spouse and expect things from their family, but they refuse to show up personally in that same manner. They expect truth from their person when they are being untruthful. They expect responsibility from that person when they neglect to be responsible. They neglect to be integral, but expect integrity from their spouse or person as well. Ask yourself, where are you not showing up, and what do you want from your person? Because what you usually want are the values you should be embodying. I want to walk you through my 7 core values and what I do every day to make sure that I operate in alignment with them, to become a better mentor, become a better father, become a better husband, become a better friend, become a better motivator, and more. And before you tune out, I need you to really pay attention. Write these down and then ask yourself, what are my core values and how can I operate from them more on a daily basis? And pause. You don't need to know the right answer instantly. When I first heard the term core values, I just spat out random words: respect, integrity, punctuality. I didn't even really know what those words meant. So I had to drop my ego for a minute, pull up Google and type in what is a core value and do some studying for a while. After a little bit, I came up with these 7. Let's dive into them. Number 1 is honesty. It is a core value of mine to be honest in every situation, with my wife, with my friends, with my business, with my clients, with my followers, and more. And that is why I am 100% authentically myself in every situation, whether I'm on camera or I'm sitting in front of you at a dinner table. I am me. This is me. And I'm honest about my thoughts no matter what. I'm honest about my actions no matter what, no matter if it is easy or hard. Why? Because honesty is a core value of me. And if I expect honesty out of you, I need to be honest. Number 2, discipline. Mike Tyson says it best. He said, discipline is doing what you hate like you love it. I'm going to say it again. Discipline is doing what you hate like you love it. I am disciplined in my approach with my fitness. I am disciplined in my approach with my business. I am disciplined in my approach with my wife, with my son, with my friends, with my people. Why? Because even though I might hate doing a certain thing, I do it like I love it so I can show up as the best version of me. I also despise undisciplined people. I despise a lack of discipline. Now, I only despise it because I used to have that same mentality. I used to be the person that couldn't discipline myself enough to not have the cheat meal. I used to be the person that couldn't discipline myself enough to not have the drink, to not have the drugs, to not have the line. So when I see it in other people now, I get angry, frustrated, and annoyed, but it's just because I hate wasted potential and I want to teach them and ingrain discipline in them. Discipline is my core value. I expect it out of me, so I expect it out of you. 3 is ambition. I am an incredibly ambitious individual. Even when I was broke, even when I was struggling with drugs and alcohol, even when I had nothing in my life and I was going to pick my wife up at her house in a 1999 busted ass Subaru Forester station wagon, I was ambitious enough to say that one day I would be something. One day I would be able to give her anything she ever fucking wanted, no matter what. One day I would be the man that she truly loved and that she could truly rely on, even when I had nothing. Now, ambition is a core value of mine because I want to be improving every single day, but it is also a core value that I expect out of others. If you are not improving, you are dying. There is no such thing as being stagnant. You're either moving forward or you're moving backwards because time keeps moving. So be ambitious. 4 is love. You see, this is a core value that I put in here because honestly, I struggle with it. I'm good at giving love to others, giving love to employees, giving love to my friends, giving love to my family, giving love to my spouse, giving love to my son, but I'm not good at giving love to me. I'm not good at taking compliments. I'm not good at receiving feedback. So I had to put it on my list. I had to ask myself, what do I need to improve and how can I get better at this? I put love down so I can study it and get better at it every single day because I expect that I can give love onto others. But if I can't accept love from others, how am I supposed to teach my son to be open and loving? 5 is integrity. Without integrity, you have nothing. And with integrity, you don't need anything else. Let's say it again. Without integrity, you have nothing. And with integrity, you don't need anything else. Integrity means you're responsible. Integrity means you're honest. Integrity means you're disciplined. Integrity means you do what the fuck you say you're going to do, even though you don't want to do it. I am an integral leader. I am an integral husband. I am an integral father, friend, motivator, mentor, and I will die on the sword before I break that bond with my people. Integrity is everything, and I expect it out of you just like I expect it out of me. 6 is creativity. I truly believe that one of the main things that separate human beings from animals is our brains in the aspect of being creative. If we didn't have our brains and an aspect of creativity, nothing that we have today would exist. You wouldn't be watching me on this camera. I wouldn't be sitting in this chair. I wouldn't be sitting in this office. I wouldn't be talking into this microphone. Without creativity, humans cease to be humans. So I think it's important that we create. It doesn't mean you got to be an artist. It doesn't mean you need to be an engineer. It doesn't mean you need to be a content creator, but you should lean into your gift of creation no matter what it looks like. It makes you unique in who you are. And last but not least, my 7th core value is responsibility. Responsibility for self and responsibility for others. You see, I don't have a good relationship with my parents. And let me check that language. I didn't have a good relationship with my parents. I'm actually trying to rectify it right now. We've been doing a lot of work together, talking to each other, working on the relationship. But when I grew up, we did not have a good one. And I blame them for a lot of the bad things that happened in my life. I played victim for a long fucking time. And then I woke up and I realized that if I was going to blame them for all of the negative, I also had to thank them for all of the positive, because even though that shit hurt me, it made me the man you see today. So I took responsibility for my life, my actions, and my emotions. And I realized that the only person that could shift the trajectory of my future was me, the man looking you in your fucking eyes right now. You are responsible for your situation. You are responsible for the amount of money you have in your bank. You are responsible for how fit you are or how unfit you are. You are responsible for the emotions of your children. You are responsible for everything, no matter what. Stop blaming, stop playing victim, because you lose your fucking power. You guys, these are my 7 core values, and every single day during my morning routine, I ask myself, how can I be 5% more X today? You see, I look at my list in the morning. I look at honesty, discipline, ambition, love, integrity, creativity, and responsibility, and I let it sit. And then I ask myself, where can I be 5% more in one of these areas? And every time I look at this list, something comes up. You know what? I've been feeling a little bit of resentment towards my wife because of XYZ reason. It's not very honest or responsible or integral to hold back this resentment and word. So how can I be 5% more of those things today? I can go have that conversation. You see, I've been neglecting my own self-care and really not accepting the compliments that I'm getting from my friends, family, social media, and wife. It's not very loving, responsible, or integral to myself. So how can I be 5% more loving, integral, and responsible to self? I can allow myself to sit and feel those emotions. Cry if I got to cry. Weep if I gotta weep, get angry if I gotta get angry. You guys doing this every day for the last 6+ months has turned me into a brand new man. My temper is very, very controlled now with my children and my people. My attitude has shifted greatly, and it's because without values, you have no value. Without core values, you are a low value person. Values make man, values make woman. It's how it is. These are my guideline. This is my notebook. This is my map to a better future, to becoming the man that I want to be for my wife, my kid, my people, and my fucking family.